button, hit that button. There we go. We got sounds coming through from PS4. And you can actually hear the music, can't you?
Yes, I can.
Sweet. We'll be starting off tonight's CCW Money in Bank PPV with a great ladder match, but before we get there, we have some pyro. Oh, thank goodness I did remember to set the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dallas Greenleaf and I'm welcoming you to CCW Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And I'm not alone today, folks, because joining me on the commentary booth, as represented by this static image, it's Benjamin Lawrence.
What's up, guys? I'm here at my first ever CCW pay-per-view. This is crazy.
And this ought to be a great fun experience because we kick off with a great matchup as the CCW Openweight Championship will be defended inside a ladder match. Alex Daniels challenging one primetime, longest reigning CCW Openweight Champion, as you can see on our live audience messaging board. The Hint E-Lord, that's H-E-N-T-I Lord. Don't know what, I can't remember why I started calling that, but I remember me finding it hilarious at the start, so I keep doing it. Let's see if he can
So
defend
this Alex
successfully.
Daniels, no relation to Eric Daniels.
Well, none that we're aware of, at least. The closest relation these two men have is that their last name is Daniels. Sort of like Christy and Lance Nye. Not Christy I-E, Christy with a Y, and last name Knight. Not to confuse everyone with the ATWE roster. Yes, the Hint E Lord. We won't say it the other way, because then people will be like, thinking it's the AI version. Oh, that might have been it. You might have just missed the A in hentai. That might be why I started calling it that. With an AI, or with... I'm going to do this with an incog window.
Henty.
It's apparently Hitty Queen. It's like Attila. Yeah. No, Hitties. Hey, talking about the Hitties, that queen. We use finger with an AI in there. Never mind that, because let's head down to Mojo Harris for the ring introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, the contest is a ladder match, and it is for the CCW Openweight Championship. Introducing the competitors first. And here comes the challenger. Big match here for the artistic box of CCW. And just like that, I've got a copyright strike. This kid's caused me a copyright strike on the last free version uploads to YouTube. Because of Rebel Heart. Never mind that, because ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors first. A challenger currently makes his way down the aisle. He is the artistic fox, Alex Daniels. And Benjamin Lawrence, what do you think his odds are going into this one to climb that ladder?
Going into this one, obviously, prime time. He's top of the leaderboards in a sense, in his own mind, and he's been pretty good here in CCW. But as for Alex Daniels, can he overcome Primetime, who has been on such a good role on this side of the wrestling industry?
There's only one way to find out, and that is to enjoy this matchup here as the Openweight Champion makes his way to the ring, but he doesn't have his title around the waist because that's suspended above the ring. He has to ascend a ladder much like those to his sides. He just points at one of them if he wants to grab his title, but ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his opponent, the champion. Here's your current reigning and defending CCW Openweight Champion, the Hint E Lord, Primetime, Deshaun Ray. And unlike the sister of our ring announcer, JoJo Harris, this one doesn't just constantly say right 50 times in a row. It's a nice departure from the usual over in ATWE. But never mind that, because
Mojo Harris isn't dumb like JoJo Harris.
he's dumb, but in a different way. Can't say Eddie Natoli. He says Eddie the Fly Guy Nato Lai. Speaking of which, we will be seeing him in a different ladder match later tonight. We've had a weird trio of pay-per-views in recent months here in CCW. It started off with Tabloza, then it was Chum again, now we're here at Money in the Bank, and it's all about ladders tonight. But right now it's all about the Openweight Championship. Please don't do the ring introductions again. Yes! Here we go. JoJo just, well, a figure that looks like JoJo Harris just disappeared by teleportation. That is actually Mojo Harris. Don't let appearances fool you.
Wasted no time with that DDT right off the bat.
Yeah, and that backdrop after tangling up Primetime. He's using his speed here, and that's what he's going to have to do if he wants to try and ground Primetime. No way he's going to outmuscle him. Oh, drop kick, but no, he tried to kick him too high. He's used to facing larger individuals over in ATWE, and Alex Daniels just too small. He should have sparred with Patroclus. But Alex Daniels finding no trouble. And
a drop kick of his own.
Yep. This here is... Oh, God. These punches are just leaving welts upon the flesh of Alex Daniels, and I don't think he's taken him too seriously at this point, but you've got to. Oh. Caught that headbutt into the jawbreaker, and he's taking control. Here's Alex Daniels. He's wearing him down, and
kind of wear down the big man.
Great strategy by Alex Daniels. Primetime can't get to his feet, he can't get to the top of the ladder, and he certainly can't stop Alex Daniels from unhooking the Openweight Championship.
Oh, look at this!
Ooh! Used
Oh!
the ropes. What a series of just strikes there, and I mean, he's taking his time to dissect Primetime, but he's got to be careful that he doesn't take too long, because Primetime, his comeback game is one of the strongest in all of professional wrestling. The ladder's been introduced to the ring. It's set up in the center, and Alex Daniels going to make the first climb of the night. Will he ascend to victory, or will he get stopped?
He's got a taste of the title right now. Primetime's got to push this ladder down.
Yeah, he was trying to come up with a unique way, but he's decided instead of pushing over the ladder, he's going to try and push over Alex Daniels and pull the championship down himself whilst he's incapacitated, and he could just about do it. These forearms. Alex Daniels goes for
Oh my God!
Uh-oh.
Oh my God!
Like,
Don't do... Oh my God! Yeah!
He crashed him.
Oh my God!
Squashing the smallest man in this matchup. But, oh my God, Alex Daniels is pulling himself to his feet, but is it too little too late? Primetime.
It's pure adrenaline. He's trying to take Primetime down. The shots to the back of the legs.
Primetime desperately trying to pull down his championship, but wait, Alex, no. Oh! Power bomb off the ladder. And Alex Daniels I think he's still a bit woozy from that frog splash.
And it makes the
top.
climb.
Oh my god!
That's it!
The power bomb off the ladder incapacitated Primetime enough. Primetime did the majority of the work on the championship, but Daniels, right time, right place. That power bomb has won him the Openweight Championship. Mojo Harris, please take it away. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and your new CCW Openweight Champion, Alex Daniels. And a shock, an upset to kick us off tonight. But the action, it must go on.
I think Primetime probably got overzealous at the end there. He was at the top of the ladder, could have reached for it, but instead he wanted the spectacle and did that body splash from the top of the ladder to like
Zero effects.
Yes, it didn't really pay off.
Yeah, he threw all of, he put all of his money on that one bet, and that bet did not pay off. And we have a new Openweight champion. That's only the second match that Alex Daniels has won here in CCW. The first match he won was to qualify to get the opportunity at the Openweight Championship. So, 2 victories to his name. He's the newest CCW Openweight champion. Obviously, Primetime has a rematch clause, but that's got to be a devastating loss for Primetime. As we now move on to our second competition of the evening, just a regular old singles bout, but certainly not a pair of regular old individuals. That's for sure. Yep, Mojo Harris, please take it away. Ladies and gentlemen, the flying contest is a singles bout and it is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing the competitors first, currently his way down the aisle is the current reigning and defending ATW Marshall Mayhem champion, T-Dog. And, I mean, as Mojo Harris said, the current reigning and defending Marshall Mayhem championship, the belt proudly across his shoulder. Not a single person has managed to take that from him since he won it. He's the only man to ever win inside the Marshall Mayhem chamber or cage, the scrap trap. And it shows why he's still champion.
As of now, is the longest reigning champion in ATWE.
Yeah, and I mean,
In the current reign.
One of the men that he has defeated inside the Marshall Mayhem, the only time they've encountered each other in singles competition this season was Marshall Mayhem matchup. Here he comes, it's your Royal Highness and mine, King Blake. As he makes his approach, one has to wonder what mood set he's in as he gets ready for challenging Dre for the Undisputed Championship at Winter Warriors pay-per-view. He's got the cape and crown and he's not sporting a frown. He's not really got much emotion going on his face, but Mojo Harris, please take it away again. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his opponent. Currently his way down the aisle, here's your Royal Highness, King Blake. There's not much else you can say except here's the King of the Ring. He won the tournament, the 8-man war at the end of it. He's lost his First Blood Championship, but he doesn't seem to care all that much about that anymore because he's got his eyes set on grander prizes, the Undisputed Championship of ATWE in particular. I'm curious as to how this match goes because inside Marshall Mayhem we saw T-Dog beat Blake in a very hard-fought battle, but will it be the same in a regular matchup? Referee Toyota Suzuki presiding, so we're underway.
Oh, Blake's also got that chip on his shoulder, being entitled as king after winning the King of the Ring, as you mentioned earlier.
Yep, and
It's definitely a different Blake than the last one T-Dog faced.
yeah, in saying that though, just because it's a different break, a new Blake, excuse me, a more vicious one, doesn't mean that he necessarily measures up to T-Dog. He didn't eliminate T-Dog in the King of the Ring tournament. That was, I believe, Arik of Valhalla. From the top of my head, I know it was one half. I'm pretty sure it was Arik because he did challenge for the Martial Mayhem Championship at some point. Came up unsuccessful, so which of these men will emerge victorious? We'll see as this match continues, but at the moment the King is in control. It is, after all, his ring. There's a cover attempt. Only a 1 count, and that's very indicative of what this match is going to be. It's going to be a lot of hard-hitting offense throughout the match, and then evidently some disrespect, but they're going to be kicking out of a lot. These two men are made of sterner stuff than most. Oh, T-Dog slipping out the back here, and could prove to be a very painful situation. Nope.
Oh man, face first.
Yeah, Blake.
Nobody home.
Scouted it, the Stinger Splash. Not able to connect, and I hit that there Snake Eyes, or yeah. Hold it. Offensive options here being shut down because the knee gets avoided, and a thorn in the side, a final journey, whatever you call it. It's painful, and Blake's getting covered, but he's kicked out at 1. And T-Dog's starting now to pick up the offensive pace. This here is where it gets dangerous. If you let T-Dog start a move, and he'll beat you bloody, he'll beat you down and run you ragged. That's why Blake was quick to stop it before it got out of hand. Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
There's the Fishner.
Ugh.
Blake could be in to win right now as he hooks the leg, the pin, the 1, 2, 3.
Got him.
And the King, in recent weeks, that Fishner has proven to be very deadly. I mean, himself and Caleb Adams, about 2 weeks ago on Titans, had a tag match against Barry Starr in primetime. And while Caleb Adams was swinging left, right, and center, hitting moves all over the show, he ended up tagging out to Blake. I believe it was Barry Starr who hit his comeback, went for the signature, got reversed, turned around into a Fishner, and that was it for Barry Starr. So that Fishner got a lot more sting than he used to, seemingly. And ladies and gentlemen, here is awarded by Weapon Ball, King Blake. I mean, congratulations to the King once again picking up the victory here. CCW seems to be a safe haven, but it's not where he needs to be picking up victories. He needs to be doing that over in ACW where he gets ready for Dre. And wow, what we move from the King winning to his associate is what I'll refer to him as. Not the First Blood champion, though the belt is currently in his possession. It's Caleb Adams challenging Barry Starr for his First Blood championship, and of course a First Blood match.
Caleb Adams stole the First Blood Championship, gave it to Blake to wear on an episode of ATW Live. That's to get under the skin.
Yeah, and it worked. He's getting a shot at the championship. I suppose any means necessary, but even when Blake was wearing it, he seemed indifferent to the First Blood Championship, so you can tell that his sights are set and focused upon becoming undisputed champion. He's got the skill to do so. He just beat Primetime, but ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a First Blood match, and it is for the CCW First Blood Championship. And Mojo Harris to let us know what match it will be, but here comes the man who is First Blood Champion, though the title is not around his waist. Have you ever had coffee from him? He used to work at Starbucks. He's great at making coffees, that's what I've been told. I don't drink coffee myself, but hot chocolates are pretty good. And if you haven't had a hot drink from Barry Star before, if you haven't been backstage at a CCW event, make sure to ask him for one. He's quite good, Barry Star. Nevertheless, he is the current reigning and defending First Blood Champion. He won it on the Super Show. That was the 25th edition of Titans from Blake. The regular First Blood matchup. All the singles titles were on the line that night, and Primetime, Joseph Anarchy both retained their respective titles at that point, and Barry Star was the only one to wrest away a championship on that evening. But ever since then, he's been a First Blood champion, though he hasn't had the championship in his possession that entire time. It's been held onto by this man. There he is.
Is this Caleb Adams' in-ring debut?
No, it is not. He's had a couple matches here in CCW. 2 weeks ago, it was himself and Blake teaming up against Barry Star in Primetime. That was when Blake hit the Fishner out of nowhere on Barry Star, and it put away the match quite quickly, much like they did in the prior match against T-Dog. And in the go-home of Titans number 28, it was himself versus Sicario in singles competition. But this will be his first blood matchup, so see if he can bleed easy, or if Barry Star's in for a hard night. So we get to the ring introductions. There's the championship. Mojo Harris, please take it away. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the competitors. First, to my right, the champion is your current reigning and defending CCW First Blood Champion, Barry Star. And he does not look happy about Caleb Adams right now. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing to my left, the challenger is currently in possession of the CCW First Blood Championship. His name is Caleb Adams. And he's got the First Blood Championship in his hands, but that does not mean he is the champion. At least not right now. And we saw in the last edition of Titans, he fought against Sicario. He made the Black Scorpion of CCW bleed underneath his mask, and he didn't shed blood himself. So he sent out a message to Barry Star. It looks very relaxed as he gets ready for this matchup. But Barry Star immediately out the gates just rolls through and plants.
Oh, Sunset Flip powerbomb.
He is not happy about Caleb Adams stealing his championship.
I mean, who would be?
Yeah, it's a fair point. Caleb Adams, though, is taking control, and he's immediately going to work on the head. The CCW faithful count out. How many times Barry Star's face has rammed into that top turnbuckle? gotta wonder, does the champ have the grit and determination to retain? Or will Caleb Adams walk away with the championship once again? Oh, I mean, it will hurt going after the knees, but that's not where you want to be targeting this type of matchup. We still have a lot more great competition, including 2 more ladder matches tonight. Next one will be after this matchup. Its tag team titles will be online. And of course, the main event of the evening will be the Money in the Bank ladder match itself. 7 participants already revealed, but it's the 8th man we're wondering about. He's a mystery competitor. Do you have any idea who this man's going to be?
I was doing some snooping around backstage, trying to see if there was any faces that were not on the card tonight, and my findings, I found nobody. And if I had to guess, I would, maybe it's, me. It's me.
I mean, I guess it is the first time we've seen you here in CCW, so it could very well be you, and you're abandoning me on the commentary position to go have a match, but you do realize there are ladders involved, right? And dangerous superstars like Sicario. I mean, Matt Styles is in this match. The final ATWE NXT and NXT Mon Night champion Johnny Bishop, he's in this match, I believe. So, are those the type of people you want to be fighting against?
You know what? I think I'll take my ball and I'll just stay here.
Yeah.
Stay at the commentator's booth.
Discretion, something valor. Never mind that, because Caleb Adams going to the top. Barry Starr's in trouble because Adams has dreams of flight to the outside. Oh!
Oh my God! Oh!
Barry Starr is not accepting that attempt, and he's just pummeling Caleb Adams now out here on the outside, and blood can occur anywhere. So this match is, for all intents and purposes, a full count anywhere match. Falls count anywhere match, excuse me. So you can bleed wherever you are. And Barry Starr looking to prove that Caleb Adams does bleed. But the challenger starting to fight back now here on the outside. And we've got a cameraman in the crowd for some odd reason, but Barry Starr fighting off Caleb Adams. Caleb Adams, he's desperate to be a champion here in CCW for whatever reason. I mean, him and
oh my God, no!
Oh!
That's one way to bust open your opponent.
I feel like there's a bit of idolization of the King by Caleb Adams, because he's doing the first like major impact he's trying to make here in CCW is following in the King's footsteps, and that's by becoming the First Blood champion. Had the First Blood championship around in his hands the first day he showed up here in CCW, and Barry Starr, surely not.
Elbow, no!
Ford is going to go for the shooting star. Oh my God, Fishner!
Fishner!
But it doesn't draw blood. Not as good as his King. It's Caleb Adams. So Fishner, nearly every time he got hit by Blake in these types of matches, it would draw blood, but not tonight for Caleb Adams. He's got to keep up the offense if he wants to make Starr bleed. Foul ball!
There's a foul ball! Caleb Adams adopting the King's repertoire here. Trying to, like you said, trying to follow in his footsteps.
Yeah, but will he be successful? Manage. This could be it. He's calling for it. Fishner! Once again.
He did it!
And the ode to the king. Fishing it for a second time there by Caleb Adams, and he is officially the new First Blood champion. And Barry Stark cannot believe it. Hell, I can't believe it. Caleb Adams 3-0 here in CCW, and he's your new First Blood champion. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and your new CCW First Blood champion, Caleb Adams.
Well, he definitely earned it here tonight, that's for sure.
Yet the fishness, the foul balls, a lot of offense busted out by Caleb Adams, but a new champion we have. I mean, if you're Joseph Anarchy, you got to be sweating, because every single other man tonight has lost their title. Could his Anarchy Club lose the tag titles? Could he lose the World Championship? Well, we'll find out as this night progresses. The World Tag Team Championships on the line, this Fatal 4-Way ladder tag. This is going to be absolute chaos.
Oh man. Action's going to be high octane and very dangerous in this Tag Team Championship ladder match.
And I'm curious, who's got the advantage here? There's no champion's advantage. You can't just get disqualified or count it out and retain. You have to unhook the ladder and the title from the ladder, well, from up on top of the ladder. It's being suspended above. Who's going to win this one? It could go any way, but Anarchy Club, they're backed into a corner here. This is not going to be an enjoyable experience for them, I expect.
Can almost call a champion's disadvantage in a matchup like this.
Yeah. I mean, look at the challenges. There's the Beelzebuts. They're demons of hell. They come from the pits of hell. Former Stagnation members, well, former official Stagnation members, they still believe in stagnation, as far as I can tell. There's also Direction X, including one of the most dominant champions in NXT history, if not here in CCW. He was the former CCW World Champion in Northern One here in Season 2, but never mind me, because I'm just curious as to which way this goes. I mean, we're looking out here amongst the CCW faithful as we wait for the titles to be secured and, well, raised up above the ring. I believe we are here in Columbus, Ohio. I don't usually pay attention to where we are, other than for their food outlets, but Columbus, Ohio is home to Money in the Bank PPV this year for CCW. It's also housing a very dangerous force because, well, we'll be underway here just in case. I don't think many people like him, do you? A very anti-Canada person. He blames Canada for never being signed before CCW. And of course, due to ATWE being a Canadian-based promotion, but never mind his insecurities. Mojo Harris, please take away the ring announcing as soon as the bell rings, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a fatal 4-way tag team ladder match. That is for the CCW the CCW World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the competitors first, currently making their way down the aisles, the team of Sean Hunter and Justin Case. They are Direction X. And Mojo Harris evidently still focused on the last match, but right now, Hunter and Case have arrived, and we can see them just looking at the entrance ramp. I think they're more focused on their opponents right now than the championships, because you got to dispatch your opponents long enough to get up that ladder. We saw it in Daniels vs Primetime. Daniels managed to powerbomb Primetime off the ladder, and he got up the other side so that Primetime couldn't stop him in his tracks, and pulled down the championship. But now, the next set of challenges are making us wait. Here they come. What is surely the fan favorites in this matchup, because, ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the second challenger is going to make their way down the aisle. The team of Manny Quinn and Human, the True Man Show. These two managed just, they ran towards the ropes to Human, and oh no, that was Manny Quinn, excuse me, who ran at the ropes to just scatter Direction X, but I think they're already leaving the ring, so a bit unnecessary, but those two certainly got a strength advantage in this one. Will that be enough? And thank you, TJ, for the subscription. And I got an emote out of it, so thank you again. Hold up. Is my alerts gonna actually pop up, or? I mean, they should. Don't mind me, I'm just seeing if. There should be an alert that pops up. You know what? We'll just ignore the fact that my alerts aren't popping up for now. But, ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the third set of challengers currently at ringside. The team of Lucifer Lestrange and Hades Hayabusa. They are the Beelzebubs. Pun names, I love it. But one thing you have to be curious about is the strategy of both the Beelzebubs and Direction X. Usually they have George L. Prescott and Cliff Douglas respectively, accompanying them to ringside, but not tonight. As it is just, it's Chip Douglas, excuse me. He's not going to be happy when he finds out I botched his name, but in any case, we're waiting on the arrival now of the champions. And I think they're about to be here. Indeed they are, because ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the current reigning and defending CCW World Tag Team Champions, the team of Jesse Woodward and Eddie, the Fly Guy Nectali. They are Anarchy Club. And Joseph Anarchy's favorite tag team. Well, at the moment, I think he prefers Joe Garcia and Jesse Woodward as a unit, but Eddie Natoli stepping in for the injured Garcia here to help defend the CCW World Tag Team Championships till Garcia's back in fighting form. The Fly Guy Nato Lai, as weirdly Mojo Harris refers to him, is immediately out the gates, and the CCW World Tag Team Championships are suspended above the ring. They've got to be pulled down for a team to win, but it's a lot easier said than done, because these are 4 of the best teams here in CCW. They all the challengers won qualifying matches to get here, and the champions right out, the champions through and through. But oh my god, just chaos and bedlam in the rings. Hades Hayabusa throws around Manny Quinn like he weighs nothing, and I can assure you folks, he does not weigh nothing. Uh-oh, powerbomb there. Just in case Lucifer Lestrange going back and forth as Jesse Woodward escapes whatever it was that Sean Hunter was attempting. Manny Quinn on the outside with Eddie Natoli. And this here is just crazy to try and keep a hold of the action, but the champions both on the outside, and the True Ninja, excuse me, trying to take it to them, but this here is just, goodness me. So much action happening, and Lucifer Lestrange holds the ring, but he's going outside. He wants to grab the ladder. He wants to ascend it. Pull down those tag team titles. It's the only way you walk out as champion here tonight, folks. Oh, whacked Woodward with the ladder. He's just whacking everyone. Hades Hayabusa has got Q-Man assaulting him. Lestrange just... what's he doing? He's come outside. Oh, he's baiting just in case. And, yep. Mind games work at the punch. Forearm combination. And just in case gets leveled. Jesse Woodward just gone to the outside to assault Sean Hunter. Uh-oh. Hunter's in a lot of trouble because he's about to go into... it works on the outside, right in front of the Spanish announce team. The Russian announce team was there, but the Spanish announce table was empty. Appears they've ditched. But right now we're seeing just the power again. Hades Hayabusa muscling around one human as if he weighs nothing, and I can assure you folks, he does not indeed weigh nothing. Right now he's shoulder tackle on the inside there by Lucifer Lestrange, and he's the first man to ascend. He's got the championships in hand. Can he pull him down, or will someone stop him? Case pushes over the ladder. Oh, Manny Quinn. Power bomb. We saw how devastating that was against Prime Time at the beginning of the night. They're chanting for RKO. I mean, he's in the next matchup is the HWE CEO. He's going up against Johnny Bishop. Johnny Bishop is actually not in the Money Bank ladder match. I made a bit of an error on my calls earlier, but nevertheless, just a ladder shot after ladder shot by Sean Hunter. And uh-oh, the power there by Hades Hayabusa. Hunter, the hitman, has hit the execution on Jesse Woodward, I believe, but Eddie Natoli. Oh my god, I think Manny Quinn on the outside, he's bleeding, folks. Not there, you can really see it. The ladder's been extricated from the ring, and onto the ladder goes Hades Hayabusa as Sean Hunter and Hugh Man, they hold the ring, but here comes just in case to give the assist to his tag partner. Hugh Man on defense, but Hunter receiving end of the knee lift as the Anarchy Club just introduced 2 ladders to the ring. Oh, excuse me, that's not Jesse Woodward, that's Lucifer Lestrange and Eddie Natoli. Each put a ladder in each, but one of the ladders already gone. And uh-oh, running power slam onto the ladder. by Manny Quinn. The back of the Stranger's head impacting with the steel. Jesse Woodward set and steel to flesh now. He's gonna just continue using that ladder to, well, take down his opponents, keep him on the mat, and Woodward climbs, hitting the Tolly, trying to play defense as Jesse Woodward pulls upon the ladder. He's upon the championship, as hitting the Tolly played defense perfectly. Is Jesse Woodward about to pull down the championships? I think he is. Surely. No one's stopping him. Sean Hunter, Hayes, Hayabusa. They've realised the danger. This match is in. Hitting the Tolly was playing defense so well. The Hunter up top. The Hitman face backs off the ladder. Oh, Jesse Woodward. No. From the top. And that's an adjustment. Hunter's outside of the ring. Case gets deposited on top of his tag partner. Jesse Woodward once again free reign. The path to victory is open. Championship in hand, and he's pulling it down. And just like that, Anarchy Club retains their Tag Team Championship. And what a matchup that was between those four teams. But ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners and still CCW World Tag Team Champions, Jesse Woodward, Eddie Natoli, the Anarchy Club. And a huge congratulations to these men, the first to successfully retain their titles tonight. And Joseph Anarchy backstage has got to be happy about the events that have just transpired. So we move on into our next match of the evening. Johnny Bishop, the Nightmare, goes up against Unnatural Anarch. This here should be a great competition, tag team wise, singles wise rather. Both of these men quite the impressive competitors, but which one is more impressive we'll find out momentarily. Don't mind me being a bit distracted and just slowly but surely updating the win-loss records. This matchup loads. See, whilst this loads, I'm gonna quickly disappear my face and voice and grab a drink. And we're about to be underway here. My cardboard cutout of Benjamin Lawrence keep me company as Mojo House takes away ring introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, the contest is a singles bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, trying to way down the aisle is a Nightmare, Johnny Bishop. And Bishop inside the ring, looking to prove why he was the final man to hold both the NXT World and NXT Monday Night Championships over in ACWE before that brand became defunct. And he's gonna do it by beating the man who used to be his boss's boss. the man who more or less owned him in terms of wrestling. But it's not a negative thing. Great opportunity was granted to him by being signed to ATW NXT, and he's proven to excel since coming to CCW. Here comes the Natural. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his opponent. Currently makes way down the aisle, fighting out of Ontario, Canada. Well, they call him the Natural. Arch. And the reason this matchup is happening, other than the fact that the former champion of his developmental brand and the man that owns that brand, aside from that history, these two last week in the second chance qualifier for the Money in the Bank ladder match, these two just kept on brawling throughout the entire match. One eliminated the other. I've forgotten which way it goes, but we're here now, and these two are set to have a singles competition that should steal the show tonight. The quality of their competition is anything to go by in the past, because I suffer from the hiccups. Too much talking. Never mind me, because here we go. Referee Twitter Suzuki presiding once more as Arch and Johnny Bishop lock up. Colin elbow, and into the corner goes Arch. Will we get a clean break here? You'd certainly hope so. We do. A lot of respect between these two. And now the power of Arch on display as he pushes Bishop against the ropes, and once again referee getting in there trying to get a clean break, but oh, the Natural deciding that no, a clean break this time's not what he wants. He wants to wrench the arm now here of Johnny Bishop, but Johnny Bishop with the wrist lock, double wrist lock applied, and sweeps the leg. He's not happy at all that Arch decided to get in a cheap shot, but Arch go behind waist lock, wrenching away at the waist here, puts him on the mat and maintains the waist lock. He's just schooling a man that more or less was a student of his. Yep, but oh god, drives the knees into the mat, and just like that the momentum is back in the favor of the chairman of ATWE. Again, cursed the commentator, losing momentum there for Arch. I hope he doesn't mind, because I don't want to pay for that on ATWE programming. Never mind that, because here comes Bishop, receiving end of the uppercut. Punch, back elbow kick. Punch again on the ropes. Uh-oh. To the outside in front of the Spanish announce table. The Natural's looking to make some noise as he clears the air. Tope Suicida goes flying into Bishop, and Bishop went flying into the announce tables at ringside, but he's fighting through the pain. It's the crowd here in Ohio chanting, and this is awesome, and they don't like Arch right now. The Natural walks in the sharpshooter on the outside. Bishop screaming in pain, but oh my god, he's escaped the sharpshooter. Oh, gutbuster on the outside. The referee's at a count of 5. These men need to get back into the ring if they want to win the good way. And he got to a count of 7 before they returned completely. Back elbow there by Arch. Drop toe hold on to the middle rope. Bishop. Uh-oh, no. Oh! Oh! Against the ropes. His neck just whiplashed. Oh! But he still kicks out at 1. What is Arch made of to be able to do that? Big drop punch. Uh-oh. Hold up. I think Bishop wants to fly too. Off the ropes. Don't be gone here. Oh! And over the top. He went. And the crowd, by the end of this one, their voices will be spent. This is awesome chant breaks out again. both men have taken flight. And I feel like they won't be the only ones to take flight tonight. Arch enters the ring once again. And he's got Bishop at his mercy. Big forearm there. These two just going back and forth like there's no tomorrow. Oh, what a crane kick. And Arch, he's won matches with that crane kick in the past, but no, he's won more matches with this. Arch KO into the pin for the win. 1, 2, 3. And Arch picking up his 7th victory here in CCW. At the expense Johnny Bishop. Quite a competitive match between these two, but in the end, the natural proves to be too much for the Nightmare. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner by way of pinfall, Arch. And what a matchup that was. But ladies and gentlemen, from that great singles competition, we move on now to the semi-main event of the evening. The CCW World Championships on the line as Marco Sanchez challenges Joseph Anarchy. And this here should be a great competition, but there are many doubters about Marco Sanchez as we get ready to go into this bit of competition here tonight. Because quite frankly, he got punked out by Jesse Woodward, just won into the woodworks on the latest edition of Titans. Seen him packing in that 6-man tag. So will he be able to hang with Joseph Anarchy, or will it be game, set and match here tonight for Marco Sanchez? Alright, we'll find out, but not till the entrances have been had, because ladies and gentlemen, the flying contest is a singles bout, and it is for the CCW World Championship. And here comes the challenger. Look at the nerves. You can see him shaking as he gets ready for this one. Loco Marco Sanchez. Just look at him, he's looking at his hand. He sees his hand shaking. That's not something he wants to be seeing as he gets ready for a championship match of this caliber. Into the ring he goes, and Marco, well, look at where he's pointing. He's praying to win this matchup, but will he be able to do so? Taking a knee just in the corner. I mean, the man that won the prior match did the exact same thing, so perhaps he's trying to pick up as much good luck as he can headed into this one. But here comes the man that he has to try and overcome. It's a lot easier said than done. Notable absence from in his corner. The crowd boos him. He's usually got the Anarchy Club following him out to these types of matches, but they are they're incapacitated more or less after defending their CCW World Tag Team Championships in that brutal ladder match the CCW World Champion Joseph Anarchy. He could breathe easy tonight because, generally speaking, the Money in the Bank ladder matches in past times have always occurred before any World Championship matches, leaving it open up to a same-day cash-in. But somehow, someway, Joseph Anarchy got his match in before the ladder match. Thus, he doesn't have to worry about the future Mr. Money in the Bank cashing in on him tonight. But he'll have a target on his back in the future if he successfully retains here against Marco Sanchez. But that's a lot easier said than done, putting down Loco Marco Sanchez in singles competition. 1 in 8 man war to get the right to challenge Anarchy. He's looking to make good on his shot here. Will he be able to do so? We'll find out momentarily. Mojo Harris, please introduce these men. Once we see what that one, well, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the competitors. First, to my right, the challenger, fighting out of Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in tonight at 189 pounds, Loco Marco Sanchez. And difference abound. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing to my left, the champion. Here's your current reigning and defending CCW World Champion, Joseph Anarchy. Turning his back on Sanchez and holding up his CCW World Championship. You can see he does not hold much respect, if any, for Sanchez, and that's got to get under his skin. Perhaps that's the strategy. Joseph Anarchy, a phenomenal competitor, as we've seen in the last 5 or 6 years over in ACWE, but even just this year alone in CCW, he's the only man to ever successfully defend a CCW World Championship. He's the longest reigning CCW World Champion. Most defenses as well, but Sanchez out the gate, starting off strong here. Oh, forearm kick caught. No, sweeps the leg now. And single leg Boston Crab. Sanchez, you need to get to the ropes, or you need to get out. He's used the free leg to escape. Swing and a miss on the kick. And go behind. Kicks the knee. And Poison Rana. Just like that. Sanchez is in control. But we're back to the feet. Just a bit of technical wrestling in the middle. And Anarchy's not afraid of that. And just tossing the smaller man across the ring like a sack of potatoes. The one kick out by Loco Marco Sanchez. There's a big punch. In the corner, oh my god, bouncing off the top turnbuckle. Oh, goodness me. Lariat takes him down. Into the corner. Here we go. Big punch. Irish whip to the opposite side, and there's the drop kick he's looking for. And another one. Sanchez collapses to the mat, and Anarchy's got his number at the moment. Kick off the ropes. This could be deadly. Curb stop. Is that it for Marco Sanchez? There's a retain here for Anarchy. 1, 2, no. Sanchez showing a lot of gut, will, and determination. Get his shoulder up off the mat there, but that may be all he's got, because Joseph with the Anarchy face buster busts open. Marco Sanchez, 1, 2. Oh my god. Sanchez bleeding from his head. Avoids the drop kick. Spine buster, fighting through the blood. And Sanchez The blood loss is starting to get to him already. Didn't take advantage. Oh, kick. It's away. Anarchy. Uh-oh. Into the corner. Sanchez picks the leg. Oh, Anarchy shoves him off. Oh my god, runs right through him with that knee. That's put him on his back, and now just stomping a hand. That's just looking to lock in that Fujiwara armbar later on, because he's working away at the arm now of Sanchez. He wants to make him suffer for daring to kick out the facebuster of Anarchy Variety. But into the corner he goes, gets turned around by Sanchez. Uh-oh, Sanchez putting Anarchy up top. This is a dangerous place if you are the CCW World Champion. A very dangerous place as Sanchez has a chance to join him. Oh no, no, from the top, Spanish Fly! The Spanish Fly, but Sanchez is not done. To the top, high red district, shooting star press. 1, 2, Anarchy gets out. God. Somehow, some way, these men are gonna tear each other apart as Sanchez backs up into the corner, takes the turnbuckle pad off of the ring in the corner. Ringing in the corner of the ring on turnbuckle. Uh-oh. Oh, hit belly to belly. Sanchez. The blood loss is starting to affect him badly. And uh-oh, Fujiwara. Arm bar. He needs to reach for the ropes. He reached the ropes. He saved himself a free arm that wasn't locked into the arm bar. Uh-oh. No. Oh, no. Right in front of the ropes. Crossface. Crossface. He can't reach the ropes from here. He's got to escape somehow. Unless he doesn't want to win. Oh my. Gets the elbows. The elbows to the face of Anarchy. And the ref. Oh my god. Oh my god, he had brass knuckles. He went to use brass knuckles whilst the ref was distracted, but Anarchy avoided it. Toyota Suzuki put the turnbuckle cover back on. Up, soul kick, miss, punch, glasses to the corner, and Anarchy is turning him around. This is not good. If you are Sanchez, oh, flights out of it. Got him up, pops out the back. German, right into the ropes, and Sanchez looks out of it. Oh, stomp to the open wound. This has got to be it for Sanchez here. Got a hold of him. Anarchy face buster once again. Leg hooked. 1, 2, 3. And just like many predicted, Joseph Anarchy here retains the World Championship. Marco Sanchez still only has 1 victory to his name, and Anarchy now has 19. He's only lost 3 times. Once was him losing the First Blood Championship, another was, I believe, the King of the Ring tournament final, and once was tag team 6-man variety. But ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and still CCW First Blood Champion, Joseph Anarchy. And ladies and gentlemen, I do believe we're ready now for the ladder match. But whilst this matchup loads, the main event evening about to be underway. Mystery Man is inside this, and I'm not talking about the mysterious man. There is a mystery participant. The 8th man you can see represented by that vacant question mark. Who will be that man to join these other 7 in the Money in the Bank ladder match? We'll find out momentarily, I suspect. we are just waiting for this to load, and the second that this loads, we'll start introducing the 8 men that look to become Mr. Money in the Bank. So far, the ones we know from left to right on the screen: Martin Ramirez, Isaac Ward, Matt Styles, Alejo Del Espectro, there's Bart Branson on the far right, Gabe Real, and of course the Black Scorpion of CCW, Sicario. 8 of the best here in CCW, 7 of the best, excuse me. We don't know who the hell this 8th man will be, but it's sure to be a great matchup. I'm just curious as to who the hell is going to be in this one. Well, never mind me, because this here is, you saw it there, Money in the Bank PPV ladders either side. This is what we're here for. And Alejo Del Espectro gonna be the first to come out. But looks a bit. Mojo Harris, please take away the introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event. That is an 8-man ladder match for the Money in the Bank contract. Introducing the competitors first, turning his way down the aisle, fighting out of Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. He is El Hijo del Espectro, the son of the legendary El Espectro, was known as Espectro Jr. on the independent circuit, but he's decided to go with El Hijo del Espectro here in CCW. He hasn't changed his Twitter handle yet, but hey, that's fine. See how well he goes in this matchup. He's entered the ring, but will he be able to emerge victorious? We'll find out one way or another, but there's 8 men in this matchup, and well, we saw the chaos of the tag match earlier, and they all had at least one individual that they could trust. This one here is every man for himself, and a grand prize at the end of it. Money in the Bank contract suspended above the ring, but ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the second competitor, curling his way down the aisle, Big Bart Branson. And this man here, he won the second chance qualifying Battle Royal, second chance qualifier, Money Bank second chance qualifier Battle Royal. I'm just saying it as much as I can. Defeated the other 5 men that failed to make it in to the ladder match via singles competition. And they all got a second chance. That was a Battle Royal where the winner got to join in on the action, but gotta be curious. Surely he has an inbuilt advantage in this one, because look at the size of him. There's another man you can say the same about in this match. That's Gabriel of the Truman Show, but Bart Branson, it's Big Bart Branson, not just Bart Branson. We just quickly highlight, look at the size of him. There's a confidence there. So we hide away the chat. And we'll go back to the usual. And yes, I was making Benjamin Lawrence despair. The cardboard cutout has been escorted out of the ring. Out of the room, rather. Commentary booth. We're up here in the, well, I'm up here in the skylights. The skybox, rather. Never mind me, because we've only got 25% of our match out here already. Hey, Key, how are you? This here is... It's always fun, a ladder match. Especially when there's such a grand prize at the end. And speaking of grand, here comes the man that's the helm of the ATWE sponsorship regime. And he's got the appropriate colours on for a Money in the Bank matchup. New gear for him, that's good to see. We get ready for this one. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the third competitor, trying to make his way down the aisle. He's fighting from the inside, Matt Styles. This is gonna be fun. At least I hope so. He's gonna pose in the corner as the golden shower rains down upon him. And that there is his Twitter handle, apparently. Go follow him. I don't know if it is actually his Twitter handle. I'm kinda curious, but also kinda not. Nevertheless, the pyro budget for him, I mean, I guess he did sponsor it himself, so Mr. Money in the Bank, so Mr. Money in the Bank is a title he could hold, as well as being the man who's apparently got a lot of money in the bank. Never mind me, because here comes a representative of the True Men Show who, unfortunately for them, failed to secure the tag team titles earlier, but they could have Mr. Money in the Bank amongst their midst. And that would be great, because he's the only man that's part of a group here. And look out, he's arriving. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the fourth competitor, running his way down the aisle. He represents the True Men Show, the Archangel, Gabriel. Gabriel has arrived here on a bike, and yeah, look at the size of him. Big Bart Branston's going to be matched power for power in this one, I suspect. Got himself, Matt Styles, Bart Branston, of course our hero Del Spectro out here. We know we're waiting for Martin Ramirez, Isaac Ward, and of course the Black Scorpion of CCW, Sicario, but who's the mystery man? That's what's on my mind. I've got no idea who it is. Benjamin Lawrence earlier, he didn't have a clue. Yeah, here he comes. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the sixth competitor, currently making his way down the aisle, Isaac Ward. And he's the fifth man out, but he is the sixth competitor according to Mojo Harris. I guess Isaac Ward likes the number 6. Maybe 3 of them in quick succession. And I'm not talking 18. 111 times of them. There we go. But Isaac Ward there is on the apron. He's staring out amongst the crowd. This could be his big breakout moment in CCW. I mean, he defeated Arch to get into this matchup. And that is no easy feat. Just ask Johnny Bishop. He failed to do so tonight, but here we go. Here comes what I guess is the 5th entrant now. It's like get hiccups again. And no, ladies and gentlemen, you haven't just gone deaf. There is in fact no music playing, because the only music that Sicario needs is the jeers of the crowd. He makes his arrival here. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the 5th competitor, currently makes his way down the aisle. He is the Black Scorpion of CCW, Sicario. And Black Scorpion is CCW. He's been forced to wear a new attire tonight because, well, the white attire that he usually dons currently looks a bit more pink because he was forced to bleed at the hands of the current First Blood champion Caleb Adams in the last edition of Titans. So Sicario here wearing a new set of tights and mask. And we still know it's Sicario just due to his general attitude and the fact that he actually got into the building. You can't do that without the key card. Look at this pyro. He's trying to encourage the jeers as he just dances at both his opponents and the crowd. Zero. Ooh, I thought he was going to go for splits, but no, just down to one knee. In any case, only 2 more men to come out, and one of them we don't even know who he is. We sure as hell know who this man is. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the 7th competitor, currently makes his way down the aisle, Martin Ramirez. And Martin Ramirez, he's not going to be happy that he can see Big Bart Branson in this matchup because he defeated him to get here. So, what his opinion on Branston getting another chance is, he fought hard to get rid of Big Bart Branston to ensure he didn't have to face it against this man his size, let alone 2, because Gabriel, but he's in the corner, he's open for good luck, but will he need it? Because the mystery man's about to be revealed, and I'm not talking about the Australian one. Here comes the 8th and final entrant to this matchup. Momentarily, one has to believe. Oh, the lights have gone out. Hold up. There's music. Oh my. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the 8th and mystery participant. Currently makes way down the aisle. Here's the main event. Cliff Moore. And main event Cliff Moore. Look at the power and his stride as he arrives. He's got pyro. He's talking down to the opponents on the outside the ring, and Martin Ramirez looks beside himself. This man, he's gonna make an impact here. Cliff Moore. Oh, snap made it by Martin Ramirez to Moore. Moore gets kicked in the back, and this here's just chaos. Martin Ramirez landing a lot of offense on Moore. Doesn't seem like it's doing too much trouble to him. Gabriel on the outside, so it's Bart Branston. 2 tallest men in this matchup fighting on the outside. Oh my god, off the top, Martin Ramirez. has just descended. 2 men on the outside finding it out. Sicario and Styles renewing hostilities from prior encounters between two. As Isaac Ward takes it to El Hijo del Espectro. Martina Medes sent flying by Cliff Moore here in the main event of the evening, featuring the main event Cliff Moore. This is just pure bedlam and chaos. We slowly but surely just get further and further away from the competition. In fact, we're just gonna go full screen. There we go. We just appreciate what the hell is going on here in this one. On the right hand side of the screen you can see Martina Medes getting caught by Cliff Moore. Branston sent into the ring by Gabriel as Sicario and Styles have re-entered. Ward and El Hijo del Espectro on the left hand side of the screen. Big leg drop on the apron. Uppercut there by Sicario. Branston trying to escape Gabriel, but Gabriel decides that no, he's going after Isaac Ward, even if just briefly. Uh-oh. He's getting out of the ladder, and that's what you need to win this matchup. Oh, right to the face of Isaac Ward, and again, introducing the ladder to this Money in the Bank ladder match. Kick to the midsection of Bart Branston. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Got him up by the goozle. Choke slam on the outside. Sicario. Oh, right to the face. Matt Styles can't see because he's been clobbered right across the eyes by Sicario. But perhaps not as bad as I thought, because pushing the ladder over. Matt Styles up top. Electric chair drop. Matt Styles. Elbow drop, nobody home. Sicario escapes to the outside. On the outside, Ward takes out Branston. Branston's been taken out by Isaac Ward. Sicario, DDT to Gabriel. Gut wrench suplex by Cliff Moore. Prequel, uppercut, ladder smashing into Cliff Moore. The main event's been put down by Isaac Ward. Now goes the Black Scorpion of CCW. Sicario down, thanks to the ladder. Isaac Ward's just taking a seat. He's gathering himself as Matt Styles gathers up the ladder in his hands. Whack, down goes Gabriel. And set up center of the ring, that steel ladder. Oh, stops the back of the head of the Archangel. He's ascending. And rapidly too, might I add. He's got the championship opportunity, holding briefcases in his hands, but relinquishes it to focus on Gabriel. Locks the punch to the big man. Forearm again. Forearm once more. Uh-oh, Bart Branston trying to push, but no. Cliff Moore on the opposite side blocked it, and the strength, he's trying to heave that ladder over. Uh-oh, Isaac Ward on the up. He's on the top of that turnbuckle. Down goes Styles. Sicario and Bart Branston trying to fight amongst each other. Gabriel, oh my God, arch KO to Branston, he's bleeding. Gabriel could be Mr. Money in the Bank here. Sicario tried to push over the ladder, but no, Gabriel's too heavy to push over that ladder evidently. And Gabriel is Mr. Money in the Bank. And just like that, Gabriel has become Mr. Money in the Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner. And now, Mr. Money in the Bank, the Archangel, Gabriel. ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that is all the time we have for now, so we'll send you over to the goodbye song and say goodbye. Gabriel, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Benjamin Lawrence, for joining us for the first half of the broadcast. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you all once again for tuning in. Make sure to get home safely. I'm going to be mute myself as they allow this music to say goodbye. Good night. Have a good one.